for sure.
Yeah.
Luckily, hurricane season is over November 30th.
Okay,
So
still some time though.
Yeah, we still usually have the next 2 to 3 weeks that it's most active, then things really start to drop off. But as of right now, everything's good, especially here. Lots of sunshine. Check it out. 55 Boone. That's already been hit, by the way. We've already started down the cool down process. 74 degrees in Charlotte. We're pretty much there right now. So the only difference is through the afternoon, the winds will pick up. The wind will get colder, and then temperature is eventually going to race down into the 40s. Here's 2 p.m. And then here's 7 o'clock. Notice the big cool down, already down to 64 degrees. So say if you go out to dinner during the early evening hours, there's a good chance by the time that you're leaving the restaurant, we could even be in the upper 50s. Now this brings it to midnight. We're seeing 39 degrees right now on the map in Boone at that point, and then we're down into the 40s. I think we're looking at the lower to the mid 30s depending where you are up in the mountains. So tonight, we have 44 degrees. I do have a low of 37 for Boone. I think additional cloud cover kind of puts a cap on your cool down. However, in a few days' time, Charlotte's actually going to be matching what Boone is tonight. 38 and 37 degrees on the horizon. The last time we were in the upper 30s was April 7th. That was 191 days ago. And this is actually closer to a record compared to the average low of 50 degrees. One quick side note, as the sun is setting, you might be able to see a comet. And this is a pretty cool sight. I've already seen pictures from Grandfather Mountain, but showing that you don't need to be necessarily in the mountains. Now, this is from Morrow Mountain Scenic Vista, but it's not talking about the Appalachians or anything like that. You have this east of Albemarle. This picture was sent in by Robert Struck, so thank you so much for sending this along. But you can still be able to see this faintly 30 to 45 minutes after sunset, and it's going to get dimmer and higher in the horizon as we work our way through the coming days. So once you get to about October 20th to 21st, it's going to be really tough to see. So we're kind of in the sweet spot. It was brightest 2 days ago, but you can still see plenty of comet over the next 2 nights, and it'll be mostly clear each time. Tomorrow we have a slight chance for rain. That's the only one that I really have for the Charlotte area. I don't think a lot of this comes to fruition. The reason why you're seeing is a cold front races through, but then the back side of this, we will have a little upper level disturbance. It's going to scrape some rain really along the Tennessee border, and then it fizzles out. So there's a slight chance maybe Tuesday evening you have a few sprinkles, barely a light rain shower south and southeast of the mountains, but most likely we are staying dry. Because check out our rainfall chances, just those isolated natures over the next 2 days, and then Wednesday through Sunday a whole lot of nothing, but then we do see our rain chances start to ramp back up. We've seen a lot of hype online about this storm system. It's actually now up to a 50% chance that it could be developing. Here are some of the spaghetti plots that we're seeing. This is what has a lot of people concerned. Notice that it works its way past the Lesser Antilles, and then a week's time from now, it's right around the Caribbean. However, we have a blocking mechanism called a high pressure system that is going to be right here in place. It's likely going to be keeping it south of the Gulf of Mexico and the United States. So any hype that you say, hey, we have another one that's going to do what Helene did, that's not going to be the case for this system. And the next name on the list, by the way, is Nadine. So Nadine could be coming very soon over the next 2 to 5 days. There's the steering currents that I'm talking about. That's also what's controlling our big cool down. But the cool down is going to be temporary. 61 degrees is the coolest high. That's on Wednesday. That's feeling more like late November. But no worries. The 70s return very soon. Lower to the mid 70s Saturday and Sunday.